Всем привет, с вами журнал Exclusive Mag, магазин Kickscootershop, и я Филипп Харламов. Сегодня к нам в магазин заехали два очень знаменитых райдера, это Тристан Андерман и Диланом Моррисон. Ребята приехали в Москву примерно 7 дней назад, повидали огромное количество московских спотов, покатались по скейт-паркам, и сегодня мы собрались здесь, чтобы задать им некоторые вопросы, которые, возможно, интересуют нас и в том числе наших подписчиков. So, from that point, I'm gonna speak English. Alright, Alright, so guys, you've never been to Russia, right? And so, obviously, you heard some myths and something that you was thinking about Russia. So you expected something, but so have you seen something like that in the real life when you came here?
Nothing. It was pretty sick. Everything's amazing.
Yeah, the crazy driving. You want me to hold this?
Yeah.
The driving's pretty off chops. I like it how people just drive in the service lanes and they just stop on the highways or reverse and dude.
Right.
Too many Russian car crash compilations on YouTube. I'm glad we haven't got killed yet, but
yeah, true. So, have you ever heard about Kickscootershop before you actually came here?
No, I haven't, honestly.
I think I've heard of it on Instagram, but I've never been here or anything. So it's cool to come and ride the skate park.
Yeah, it's definitely a sick shop.
Yeah, so it looks nice, you think, right? Alright, so what do you think about the skate park that we got here? Because we just built a new one, and it wasn't that big before.
Yeah, it's super fun. I like it. It's a fun little chill park, but I'm pretty scared to hit the roof, those beams. But we go pretty high sometimes, so it's good for the little kids.
Alright, so once we've finished talking about us and Russian Kickscootershop, I just want to ask you about your sponsors, who you ride for, and how long you've been in the team, and what you get from that for representing your team back in America and Australia, obviously.
I'm sponsored by Hella Grip, AO, River, the Scooter Farm, and Drop the Anchor Clothing. And River and AO and Hella Grip are my main sponsors, and then I got a shop sponsor, the Scooter Farm. So I've been on River for a year in August, and I've been on AO for a little minute. I'm not sure how long exactly, but around the same time.
I ride for AO scooters. I work at a scooter shop, but I ride for a different one called SoFlo. It's in Oregon. And then Elite's Footwear, Sticker Stop Shop, 66 Audio, and Northern Limited Clothing, and S1 Helmets. And been on them for quite a while.
Alright.
AO probably the longest, for 2 years now.
Okay. So, I heard that story that your scooter got lost at first when it came here, Dylan. So, what happened? Tell me more about that.
Yeah, they lost my scooter because apparently they like to do that. It's happened to me 100 times. So we came here and they hooked it up with the scooter. So can't thank Kickscootershop enough for letting me smack that new custom. It feels better than my other one too. So I'm happy.
All right. Both of you got the new Kickscootershop bar satellite, which is Sputnik in Russian. And what do you think about those?
They're nice, yeah, they're super light, they bar spin good.
Yeah, they have a good weight ratio to the rest of my scooter, so it feels really intact and good to bar spin, and I haven't ridden standard bars in a while, so it feels good.
Alright. And now I'm just gonna ask you some random questions, what's your favorite rapper?
No clue.
Big L, probably. Big L is probably my favorite rapper, but I have so many rappers that I like, so I can't really pick a favorite. I like, SOB is pretty good, and Chris Travis, Xavier Wolf. I don't know Jeffrey. I know Jeffrey is up there, top 2 for sure. And then I like some UK rappers and stuff, but
You don't listen to rap much, right?
Every once in a while, but
What do you mostly listen to?
just chill music.
Techno? Alright.
Surfer rock, kind of.
Okay. Alright, and so we've been cruising some Moscow spots in a past few days, and what do you think? Because it's World Football Cup is coming, soccer cup, and that's why they build a lot of new spots that we never had before. And what do you think about like Moscow, like architecture in general, and like all those crazy buildings that you saw? Like, are they cool?
Yeah, Moscow is beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. Well, I mean, I guess kind of in Europe, but it's different here, and it's amazing so far.
Yeah, they have a good mix of old buildings and modern buildings, so it's really cool to see the best of both worlds. They have some crazy architecture here. You can take some really cool photos. It's awesome.
All right, so we all know that you're in a huge trip right now. You went to a bunch of countries already, and you keep going until August, as Dylan told me like a few days ago. And what countries are you planning to visit, like after Russia? Because you're leaving tomorrow.
We're going to Czech, Prague and Czech, and then Germany, and then UK, and then no.
Montpellier. Wait, I think you're in Montpellier before UK.
Okay, we're going to Montpellier, and then the UK, and then Spain for Barcelona Extreme.
All right.
And I fly to fly to the East Coast.
All right.
And I fly home. Yeah.
Okay. And so you've been to ISA World Championship in Barcelona for like a bunch of times already, and so every time it gets more crazy and crazy. What do you expect from this year comp? Like, what's your plan? Were you gonna like take a first place or whatever?
Take the dub. I'd like to take a dub home with me, but hopefully the park looks alright in the photos, so guess how it's up to how I'm feeling on the day, and I don't know, might have heel bruise, so I might have, hopefully, touch wood, no heel bruise.
Would you like to come back to Russia anytime after like
Yeah, I don't want to leave.
Me neither. It's so sick here.
It's so fun here.
It's a
I love
blast.
it. Yeah.
Everyone's so nice and
Yeah, everyone's so nice.
cool, taking us
All
around.
right. So yeah, and one more question for Dylan. We all know that you left Apex, and why does that happen? Yeah, and like what happened there? If you can tell us, that's gonna be so interesting to hear that.
Pretty much, I'd been on Apex for 3 years, and I don't know, I'm 6'2", and they have tiny scooters, and I have a size 12 foot, so it was kind of like in the back of my head that I wanted a bigger scooter, and because it was more comfortable to ride, like my back hurt holding onto those like tiny bars, so I was talking to them, and then pretty much I realized I didn't want to ride for them, so we parted ways, but they kind of did it in like a weird way. Like we agreed to not say anything on like any social media until we like got the right post, and then I was going to France the next week, and I said on my Instagram, big things coming soon, like meaning I was gonna go to France, and they thought that I was just gonna drop them like over the line, like over Facebook or whatever, I think it was on Instagram, and they sort of just, I think they thought that they better get the upper hand and think that they came out on top and like make it seem like they dropped me, so they just uploaded the thing before me, and I was like at a party, and I like get out the party, and I just have like 60 notifications just like blah blah blah. I'm like, why is everyone saying I left Apex? And I just check Insta, I'm like, true. Oh well. And then I got a 21 long deck and bigger bars, and the rest is history, mate.
All right, thanks.
Well, yeah.
And so yeah, what can you say for the Russian riders in general, and for the beginners especially, what they should do to getting like better and better every day, and like what have you done when you start riding?
One big thing I'd say is don't focus so much on getting the sponsorship, but make it more about the fun. Go out every day and try to learn a new trick, or go ride with your friends. Just make it as fun as possible, and yeah, you'll progress from there.
Yeah, when I started riding, there was, in the back of my head, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm ever going to get sponsored, so it was just purely for the fun. And I feel like if you have fun with what you're doing, you'll get good. Like, if you go to the skate park and say, like, if I don't land a Brad Buttercup today, I'm going to be super pissed. Like, chill, just have fun, and then you never know, you might find a style that you like that no one else has, and then if a company sees that, you know, it'll be good for them, and you're not doing the same trick as every other person. Like, kickless.
Try to be unique.
Yeah, try to be a little bit unique and just have fun. Like, I go to the skate park to escape everything else, so I love scooter riding, so
Yeah, I do it every day.
Yeah, I try to do as much as I can. So, but when I was a little kid, it was every day at the skate park because it was the most fun thing I could do, and I got bored easy. And there's always new things to learn. Like, no one will ever complete scooters. So,
Go ham.
do some massive tricks, bro. Do flip straight to concrete and stuff. Just send it. You're gonna regret it if you don't do it now. You'll look back when you're 80 and you'll be like, damn, I wish I just did a flare whip. But then you'll be arthritis in your legs and you can't do it, so just do it now.
For sure.
Thank you guys so much. We would love to see you again here. And it was like definitely nice to meeting you because you're super chill and like fun and shit. So thank you once again.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for everything.
Thanks,
It's
everyone
been
from our show. We
amazing.
love you.
Love you guys.
Вот вы сейчас увидели наше интервью с пацанами из Австралии, из Америки, с профессиональными самокатными райдерами, которые участвовали на чемпионате мира огромное количество раз, занимали призовые места. Вот подобные люди все чаще и чаще начинают приезжать в нашу огромную родину. Это показывает еще в очередной раз, как сильно растет самокат в нашей стране. Вот. Надеемся, что подобных личностей мы еще не один раз увидим, в том числе и ребят, Тристана и Дилана. Вот. Всем спасибо огромное. Продвигайтесь, катайтесь, старайтесь, и все у вас будет хорошо. С вами был магазин самокатов Kickscootershop и журнал Exclusive Mag, в частности я, Филипп Харламов. Пока. Bye.
Adios.
Later.